Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to tackle another double page in my softcover journal. For the ones who follow me longer know it's a pretty chunky chunky journal, but I really love how the pages are turning out. These are the kind of pages I'm always struggling a bit with because they're real vintage papers, and yeah, I love them and I don't want to completely cover them up. So I'm always struggling how to position or what to make on these pages. And what I came up with is I want to make a tuck spot here. This is already a tuck spot that's going to stay. And I prepared some things. These I think I posted on my Instagram some time ago. Some snippets I made from with a quote from Ruby&Pearl. And I really love how it turned out. I made it for another journal, and then at the same time I made this one for my own journal, and I want to glue it like this. So this and this a bit is peeking out of the journal. This one I also made for a journal I'm making, and I loved it so much that I wanted it in my own journal also. But because it's coming on this music page, it blends a bit with the background, and I don't like that because I backed this with this green paper. I do have shadows, I'm sorry. I can't get my lights very good. So I made this with the green paper just sticking out, but I think I'll back it with the pink paper also, and that can stick out a bit and then it pops more because it's such a beautiful image. And now if you see it against this background, yeah, the colors don't come out, and now they do. So that's something. And then some stuff comes in here, and I want to do some texture paste on this journal card, but that's for later. First things first, this is the easiest one. I don't use real texture paste because I saw a video once and she used drywall paste, and yeah, at that time we were rebuilding the house fixing up the house where my daughter lives, and there was a lot of texture paste left, so I filled a couple of jars and it works perfectly. So I'm very happy with that. Putting the things to the side we don't need at this time. My glue mat to protect it a bit. Yeah. This side is not so very beautiful, so on the side I'm just going to let this stick out, but on the bottom I'm going to leave this completely. To put some glue on there. The weather here in the Netherlands is still very, well, I can't find the English word. Then we have rain, then we have sunshine, and the leaves aren't, yeah, here where I live a bit in to the south, and the trees aren't changing, just a bit, changing colors. There's still a lot of leaves on the trees, so not yet feeling really autumn-like, except for the days that it's really cold. But it's, yeah, it is the season. September is very different. It can be still warm. Some years we have great September. Oh yeah, it's October. I keep forgetting it's already October. It's going so fast. But yeah, sometimes September can be a very, very nice month. So this will be a nice tuck spot. And then I deliberately tore this a bit in an angle, because I don't want too much here. Let's see how that is. Can it stick out? Yeah. So I can let it, it's double-sided pink, but this is more, yeah, very vibrant pink. And I don't want too much bulk on this side, so I can have it sticking out here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm going to put the envelope, it's a faux envelope because it's just one side. It didn't have a back or something. So I'm going to glue this on here. Let's see how I want that. Yeah, I want to crumble that, and here, yeah, like this. I hope everyone is doing well. Everything is very busy in my life. The days are, yeah, and the months even are flying by. It's going all so fast. Once a week I pick up my my granddaughter from daycare, and then she has her nap here and dinner with us, and then my daughter picks her up when she's ready from work. And yeah, so that's a day that's filled. In the mornings I usually do some cleaning. Not my favorite hobby, but it has to be done. And then my father is already 91, and my mom passed away last year. And yeah, that's yeah, something you have to do, help him and take care of him a bit. He's very mobile still, and he wants to do as much as he can on his own. So that's good that he wants to do that. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that age, because yeah, there are things you can't do anymore, and yeah, he's lonely. So no, it's not something I'm looking forward to getting myself. I'm gonna put the glue here because, of course, I don't want it all over the envelope, because the envelope is sticking out. I'm gluing the eyelet trim. There's also eyelet trim on the bottle. That. Let's see. I'm still working on a swap journal. Yeah, because there are so many things in private life that take up a lot of time. There is less time for crafting. And I did a paper swap, but that wasn't too much work. There will be a video. I have a video. I don't know if this will come up on YouTube first, or the paper swap I did. We'll see how that goes. But that was fun to do. I have some items I didn't have, so that's always nice. Let's see if there's some glue, no glue seeping out. Yeah, yeah, I really like that. I'm going to leave this open because I don't think it's a real problem. And these envelopes I prepared also in advance. I inked them, aged them up a bit, and this one falls in. It's just a digital. I can't remember because I have a few, but I'll try to link them down below. So I aged them, and a lot of other creators have beautiful videos how to age papers, or to make new papers look a bit more vintage. But the digitals, of course, are already also vintage looking. This was a kind of a letter, double-sided, and these I only have this as a digital. So I'm just going to glue the sides so I can stick my journaling inside, and this is the same. And to make them a bit more real and not completely flat, I want to add new, and here add a stamp. There is no, but these I'm going to put some real stamps over them. And for this one I was thinking about a bit blue-gray. Let's see. I was thinking more in this. These, of course, they look a bit darker, like that. Yeah, and the stamp is here, and here on the stamp already. Stamp and stamp. The piece is still on there. How it was in the original postage stamp book. These are most kind of leftovers from my father. He collected stamps for years and still has so many books with stamps in it, but then they're complete collections. And he always had a box with all loose that didn't fit a collection. And one time I looked through the box and took every postage stamp out that I liked. Yeah. Maybe I'll put an extra stamp on there. I'll see. I can do that later because I didn't take my stamps out now. And these are green. Yeah, I can see if I have a green one. I put little washi tape tabs on here with the colors, so I don't really have to search. Let's see. These are very small, so I don't know if this is shrunk down a bit. I like this color. I don't know if I have another one in that color. It's a bit different, but I don't know if that's this one maybe. Yeah, I like those. And then a red one, that's orange. I don't really have red washi tape, so it's glitter tape. I like this one. I like it when they really look old. Yeah, but there's no stamp on there. I like it when there's already a real mark on there. I like that very much. It's too much of an ink stamp. Yeah, like that better. I do like that stamp. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Put that to the side. Oh, put my glue away. I saw a lot of autumn journals on YouTube. Some so pretty. And soon the Christmas journals will start. I like to follow along, but like I said in the previous video, I'm not making autumn or Christmas this year. I have still some Christmas pages in my my autumn and winter journal from last year, so I want to try to make those. But yeah, I found out that I'm not really the type for themed journals. I like to create whatever gets in my mind and not have to stick to a theme. But I love what some people create. It's awesome. Also the Halloween journals. Yeah, they'll be in a stack. This is maybe not so beautiful, but I don't really mind. It's supposed to be looking old. It's still very flat. If you don't feel, I'm not sure if it would, if somebody would see, I glued it wrong. Now I know. That's why it's uneven. This was the top. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now I can, no, I'm going to leave it. This was supposed to be open. This was torn, like the letter was taken out of there. It doesn't matter. It's my own, so it's okay. Crafting and chatting is still difficult. I think I mentioned, maybe, I don't know exactly if I mentioned it in my previous video. The last weekend of September, we always have a carnival or fair. I don't know exactly how you call it, but there are all kinds of attraction. Yeah, no. Oh my God, I don't know the English words, but all kinds of things. A merry-go-round and a roller coaster, but they build it, and then they stay here about a week because we have a really big kermis, we call it, and then they break everything down again, and they move on to another city where they assemble everything again. And it's the second time that I could join my daughter and son-in-law with their children, because like I said before, they lived in Indonesia. So this is the second time they could go there. Let's see how. And I always like it. I don't. For me, not anymore. When I was younger, I loved it. When I liked to go in everything and wasn't afraid. So all the high things that go very high or hard, everything was okay. And my children are the same. So, and my son-in-law, my grandson, he turned 5 today. It's when I'm recording this, it's October 3, and he turned 5 today. But he really enjoys it, and in a lot of things he's not scared to go in. So that's nice. When he's bigger, we can go to yeah, like Disney, or yeah, in the Netherlands we have some parks with all kinds of 8 roller coasters and all kinds of things. So that's something we really like. So my daughter and I are really looking forward when they're big enough that we can go there. Always struggling with a beautiful bow. And I took this ribbon, I'm still putting more stuff on my desk because, yeah, like more creators say, if it's visible, you're using it. And I really like this. It has text. Yeah, it's not readable, but it has text, and it's yeah, a bit fabric like. So I really like it. But when it's in my box, I keep forgetting to use it. Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know exactly how to stack them because I like that I can see. It's not tight enough. I want to see the stamps. That's not, it's not really going to work. I'm not really good at stacking things. Maybe try a knot first, so it's a bit more tight. I also made this for the swap journal, and there it was, I succeeded better better at it than now. Oh my, maybe I'll cut this out of the video, we'll see. It's still loose. No, I'm not going to fiddle with it, but what I want is, and that's why I want to, no, I don't like it like this, so I have to see how I did the other one, because I want to stack them in here, and I want them to be visible. Maybe I'll just leave them loose. I like this way better. Yeah, I'm not going to put the ribbon on, because I want to put journaling in all of them, and make this a bit more rough. But yeah, like I said, the kermis is 6 or 7 days. So it's, yeah, great to just walk over it. It's 7 places in, oh, that's why it's, I thought it was so loose, but I left this open. If it's a border, I can always stick this down. But it's on 7 places in town, really in the center. So there's a lot of attractions and things to see. So it's always nice. And the weather was good for 3 days, and very much rain. So it was, yeah, I always feel bad for the people. They earn their money that way, and yeah, when it's raining, less people are coming. So yeah, it was too bad. But they end with fireworks, and then the weather was good again. So yeah, for the journaling card to go in here. Oh, I'm really shaking the table. I wanted to pick up on the blue of her dress, just to frame it a bit. So I'm going to stick that down. I already roughed them. I really like that style still. And I think if you're still watching my videos, you also like this style. I follow some creators that have that style, so yeah. For me, it's still very beautiful. This will flatten, of course, in the journal, but I don't mind. It is what it is when you turn the pages, and really beautiful image. Love that image. And then I still have 6x6 paper pads, lots, and I'm also trying to use them up a bit. I already tore the 3 sides a bit, and I just want to have some visible behind it. I would have liked a bit more, but yeah, it's a 6x6 paper, so yeah. And I was thinking maybe like that, to have some more of the roses here. That can also be an option. Yeah, I think I'll just tear here, just a bit random. I'm going to stick this down, maybe I have a better view, but I'm just, yeah, kind of winging it the way I like it, stacked on each other. But I really wanted to pick up some of the roses because they really match this. Have to be a bit higher then. Now I always have to test because I don't, yeah, I have to tear from this side. I always test it, but if I tear this, yeah, in this paper, it's very, yeah, it's difficult to see. Now I have a real white edge here, and I don't like it. If I tear it from the other side, the white edge will be on the piece I tear off. Just you see, I don't know if it's yeah. You see the white edges on this, and I don't like it on my project. But that's just a preference. Let's ink it a bit. I did that already with the other sides because you have seen me inking all the time. A bit crumbling. And I think here I want some texture paste, and maybe here a word or some lace, just a bit, because I don't want to cover up all the roses again. Let's see how I'm going to do with the texture paste on camera. I have this one with kind of a rose I like, and this is also a very beautiful stencil, and I can just take some flowers. Which one did I have in mind? Oh, I have to take something, just a minute. I forgot to pick up my purple tape, because I always cover the pieces I don't need so it doesn't go. And I think I like this one better. And just, not all of it, but just a piece. And that's why I want to cover that, because otherwise, yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. Because here is nothing I can touch that will interfere. I can stick it down. No, too far. Yeah, I can get over the blue. Yeah. Always stick it down a bit so it's not going to move. Put that to the side. My jar. I don't need much because it's just has to be very thin. And I really struggled with texture paste, also with the real kind. So not drywall tape, but I tried texture paste and I just couldn't get it right. It was so difficult. And then I saw a video from I think Ruby&Pearl, and I don't know why, she explained it very clearly, and I knew what she was saying. I already did that, but there was something different, and I can't put my finger on it. Not really. What she was doing differently, but I did it exactly how she did it on her video, and it went great. And now I'm a bit hooked on texture paste. Yeah, it's not really showing on this paper, but that doesn't matter. It turned out very good. Yeah. The extra dimension, yeah, I really like it. Yeah. So I'm going to remove this. I put not a bucket, but I don't know what it's called. More of a tray, like with water. So my stencil will be in water immediately. Close that again. And let's see what I want to do. Yeah, I always like some lace. And let's see what I have. Words. I have so many words, and also something I a lot of times forget to use. Yeah, the quotes are always a bit the same, but there's so many beautiful sayings. I like this one. Today is full of possibilities. I really like that. Let's see if it fits. Yes, and ink it up a bit because it's really white. I really love autumn. I like it, the change of the colors, and the crisp air, and really like it. Do I want it? Yeah, I'm going to see. Maybe I have a nice piece of lace. I don't know, I don't have that much yet, just random pieces. Let's see. This one I always like, the transparent. I can cut it a bit. I really like that already. I don't want to cover up too much of the rose. I'm going to put some art glitter glue on this. I'm going to stick this on here. Do you also like autumn, or you're always looking forward when that season is already over? And of course, there are countries that don't have the change of the seasons. Yeah, you get used to everything. When you live in your own country, you're used to, yeah, what the weather is like. I like the change of the seasons, but yeah, if you don't have that, I don't think you'll miss it, because yeah, you don't know what it is. But I do like it. Roughen it up a bit. All the pieces are getting saved. Maybe someday use them. Just here, that it's over the, oh, make it more like that. And do I like some pink? No, I don't want to make it too bulky because it's going in there. No, I'm going to leave it like this. Not going to bulk it up anymore. Just gonna go to the side. Like that. Let's see if I can. This is a bit. This lace is a bit stiff. Yeah, but I do like it. The design on it and everything, but it's not real fluffy or soft or something like that. So, yeah, it's okay. It's sticking up a bit. Oh, I forgot it's wet. It's my texture paste is still wet. I didn't. Normally, I always let it dry just on air, but maybe later I'll put my heat tool on it. Let's see how it looks. It was a very easy page. Yeah, I'm still. Ah, it's the layers. Oh, there are 2 doilies. I didn't know that. Ah, they're so thin, the doilies. Lots of times, yeah, I got 2. That wasn't intentional, but it is, and that's why it's difficult now to, let's see if I can put some glue in there, because it's getting stuck on one layer of the doily. It happens to be a lot that I have 2 instead of 1. And I'm not all. Sometimes I feel it because it's, yeah, of course it's thicker, but yeah, not always. But it doesn't matter. Now we have 2. Maybe I can crumble up 1. And then the second one is visible also. Ah, that's also nice. Let's see if I can get this in. Just for, it's not really, yeah, like that. And this is, that. Now this bit, yeah, it's not a lot, but for me it's enough that the beautiful script on the ledger, and of course when you take this card out, but if it's in here, this is visible, and the beautiful lines. So my fingers are with the texture paste. Yeah, I spoiled it a bit, but this is still visible, and yet there's a beautiful page, but you can still all around see the beautiful vintage papers, and that was my intention. I don't like to cover it up completely. I hope you liked this video and that it was inspiring, giving you some ideas maybe for your own journal. And as always, thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you liked this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!